All right, the next thing I want to talk about is building authority in the house. So we've walked into our customer's house, we're standing in there, we've built some rapport with them, hopefully. We've talked about family, occupation, recreation, or material possessions. Hopefully we got them to smile, hopefully we got them to bring their walls down, bring their guard down a little bit, talk to them like a human, and that you're an actual person, and get to know them. Now, we want to build authority in the house. And we do this for a few different reasons, and we achieve this a few different ways. So, because we have some knowledge in our head that the customer needs from us, we have authority in the house. So, even like if you ever had a cable guy come over to your house, he walks in, you're asking him, hey, where do you need to go? Do you need to go downstairs? Where do you need to go outside? Do you want me to move the TV? Like, you're being accommodating to them because they kind of have authority in the house. You need something from them, and you want to get that from them. So we're going to capitalize on that, and the way we do that is a lot of companies. So at Service Today, one of the reasons we wear white shirts with patches. You might have patches on the side. You have a flag. You might have the different services that we offer. Maybe you have a background check, drug test type badge on your uniforms. That is there to help build more authority in the house. So we do that. Now, when you get in front of like a high D disc profile, a D is used to being in control. They want to control the house. They want to control the way the service call goes and the way the service call flows. The problem is we can't let them do that, because if they run the service call the way they want, now we're not using our system, and our system is going to be diluted. So we need to run the service call our way. We need to not dilute our system. So generally, when you walk into the house, the first thing the customer wants you to do is they want to take you to the problem or to the area of work. So if you're on a plumbing call, you're going to maybe a leaking faucet or a leaking pipe. If you're an HVAC, they're going to bring you to the furnace or the air conditioner. If you're electric, they're going to bring you to the outlets or lights that aren't working, right? Or if you're a drain cleaner, they're going to bring you to the clogged toilet or sink or whatever it is, right? That's where they're going to want to take you. But right when we get in the house, we need to establish our authority. So when they say, oh yeah, come follow me and take me over here, I'm going to stop them. I'm going to say, oh, Mrs. Jones, before we do that, can you take me to your electrical panel? Or Mrs. Jones, can you take me to your main water shutoff in the house? Or Mrs. Jones, can you take me to your main sewer cleanout? Or Mrs. Jones, can you take me to your thermostat, depending on what trade you're in. So we're going to, at this point, we're establishing the authority. We're kind of putting our foot down here. They're going to want to take me to the area of work, and I'm going to put my foot down and say, oh, before we do that, could you take me here? You see what I'm doing? They're trying to run the call their way. I'm putting a hard stop to it, and I'm saying, no, I'd like to go here first. And because we've established authority, they're probably going to do it. They're not going to be upset with you because now you're taking them to a relevant place that you need to see this stuff, okay? So that's why we do it. With a high D customer, it's really important because they're going to want to be very controlling of the job and how it goes. And so I would definitely take them to whatever that piece of equipment is, depending on your trade, whether it's the thermostat, the main drain cleanout, the main water shutoff, or the electrical panel. So you're going to take them there. That helps establish authority so you don't get in trouble on the rest of the call. Because if you follow them, like a little kid, you follow them, they're going to start doing things that they want. They're going to show you certain things. They're going to start asking you questions that you're not ready to answer, and it's going to throw you off, and your whole system will be diluted. If you dilute the system, you get diluted results, and we don't want that. Okay? So make sure we establish authority in the house. Now, once you get good at this, if you get really good at doing this, over time, you can kind of be a chameleon with your customer. For instance, if I come into the door and the customer's kind of freaking out in a way, They might be like, oh, my outlets don't work in my kid's room and I can't see anything and I'm trying to get them ready to go to school and I just need you to fix it. And they're kind of, you know, have a lot of anxiety built up, right? Maybe a little manic about it. After you get good at this, you could reverse it and go to the area of work first. Ask them the questions on your sheet for the area of work, then take them back to the main water shutoff, the main drain, the thermostat, or the electrical panel, okay? That's rare. I would say maybe 20% of the time you would do that. But normally, 80% of the time, and this is a rough guess, 80-ish% of the time, you're going to want to take them to those areas so you're running the call your way. Because we're going to go to the electrical panel, the thermostat, the main water shutoff, or the main drain. Then we're going to go to the area of work. Then we're going to sit down at a comfortable place to go over our price guide and our book of evidence. Then we're going to do our evaluation. Then we're going to sell a diagnostic. Then we're going to do a show or build up options. Then we're going to do a show and tell. And then we're going to present options. You see how I'm saying this? We have all these steps we're going to do in the house. And the minute they take you somewhere else, your whole system is thrown off. So we have to establish right from the beginning, no, we're going to run this my way. Make sense? That's how you establish authority in that.